Today, we're going to give the Protege Safari5 the Hollywood plastic surgery that it deserves, and turn this thing from a bit of a Steven Seagal into, well, at least a Nicolas Cage. Is that better? Well, at least the wheels and tires look cool. Again, right? ...2003 Mazda Protege 5 manual. What do we say about this car? Well, first off, it was bought for a purpose, and that purpose was Taylor's bachelor party. Now, we have a film about this trip that was filmed earlier this year in April, but unfortunately, I haven't had time to edit that video. It is a massive, massive video. We're probably going to do a 3-part series, but just know this car was bought to be used and disposed, but ended up winning the hearts of all of us over, so she stays and gets the treatment. AKA, which means getting fixed and continuing its life as an off-road vehicle, AKA, Mom said we have Subaru WRX wagon at home. So you might recognize this guy from our Corvette C5 Z06 video, where we installed the wheels, tires, and seat. This is Travis, and he decided he was going to come lend a hand and help me kind of eye and install these fender flares and roll these fenders as well too. Really, he just becomes obsessed with my Ducati and ends up taking it for a ride and doing nothing else really. Thanks, Travis. All jokes aside, I really appreciated having a second set of hands and eyes there. I ended up buying a cheap fender roller because I don't know if I'll probably use it again, but it ended up taking a long time to put together. It's Sunday. We are here to roll these fenders. They look a bit like my skin in high school. A little bit dimply, a little bit rusty. Alright, maybe my skin wasn't rusty in high school, but it's definitely got a little bit of acne going on. So, what are you gonna do? You're gonna roll the fender. I've never done this before. Please be gentle, it's my first time. Travis is sitting over here next to me just wondering what the hell I'm doing. So I guess you point a gun at it and shoot it. There's just so much rust just falling on me. I clearly don't know what I'm doing here, trying to roll this from the backside. You know, I could probably use some guidance. If only there was some kind of online platform where people shared ideas, thoughts, and how to do something. That would be a pretty neat idea. We're going to be offering up these wheels, which are a 15x7 ASA Type 9 wheel is what they're called. And they're actually for a Mercedes, like an 80s Mercedes. So we had got to run these wheel spacers / adapters in order to fit these. But that actually works out okay because the aggressive fitment with the flares is something we want anyways. We ended up getting some used tires for this thing, trying to keep this thing on a budget. These wheels were actually on sale for about $80 a piece, and they're really nice for that price as well. And these are just some General Ultimax winter tires that were used off eBay, which kind of turns out to bite me in the butt later. You'll see. Send it that beat. And the Lord's work here.
The Lord wouldn't drive a Mazda 5. A Mazda Protege 5.
Wait, what? Oh, the Lord? No, he drove that car. You're right. Oh, brother, she's ready.
Perfect.
Off-road, let's go. Woo! Let's go off-road! Wow! Alright, now let's see if we can pivot this thing. This is an Amazon flare. It's satisfying how easy this is. I need jobs that are easy. I need more jobs that are easy.
Pretty sure this qualifiers is doing it for Dale.
Oh yeah, 100% this is done for Dale. I wish he's right now here giving me a big fat kiss on the lips.
Tell me where.
Right there. Go for it, brother.
That was disturbingly easy.
Ah, that was classic.
That's true.
Disturbingly easy. Oh, my brother in Christ, that is money. brings me so much pleasure to just screw something into the side of a car. I've never just like
Done that?
yeah. I'm taking measurements here to see how far we roll the fender out, and of course I forgot to record what it was afterwards, so I don't recall what the roll was.
15 inches.
He said to no one in particular. This is quite a back and forth process of just heating and then rolling, heating, rolling, just constantly. Just trying to maneuver this thing out just a little bit without really fatiguing the metal and cracking the paint. A lot of this is going to be cut out, but we still want to try to not damage this if we can. With the rolling done, we're going to go ahead and start to mount this fender up. We're going to drill holes for this one instead. Once this is all mounted up and finalized, I'm going to put the wheel and tire on and making sure that it doesn't contact the frame or rub anywhere. Perfect, and we are good to go. I really wasn't too sure with those wheels and the wheel spacers since this was designed for a totally different vehicle. The next day though, I realized I wasn't quite happy with how the arch was sitting. It looked a little bit off to me, so let's fix that. Just sitting back, enjoying my handiwork, or thinking about how it doesn't look quite right. I really fell in love with these wheels though, they're so bronzy golden, but not quite as golden as my boy James. Look at that guy. Gonna be doing a little bit of masking tape in order to make sure that we're cutting in the correct areas here. And get ready because this first cut, well, it's pretty awful. I'm not gonna lie. And yes, I 1000% should have taken the wheel and tire off, but for some reason I was lazy. So do as I say, not as I do. This is pretty dumb, but it's me. What did you expect? I told you it was bad, but hey, you're not going to see it anyways, and this car is all about learning and trying stuff we haven't done before. That's kind of the purpose of playing with this beater, is just to do things we haven't done, make some cuts, not feel too bad about it. It's just to have fun with. It's really been pretty freeing, honestly. I'm going to go ahead and spray paint where we drilled these holes at and cut the metal. We don't want it rusting. Because the ends don't have a spot for a bolt slash rivet slash self-tapping screw, we're going to use 3M adhesive tape behind there to keep it flush with the body. Part of the motivation behind doing these flares and cutting up the body anyways is because there's quite a bit of rust in these fenders, so it's actually kind of a win-win. So rear arches on a car like this are composed of an inner and outer skin where they meet up, and you'll see that the inner skin is totally rusted as well too. So once again, it works out that we're doing this. To those of you who are uninitiated to the Protege world, this is extremely common. These cars are known to rust out like crazy. I don't know what salt they mixed in with the metal at the Mazda factory, but this is basically how all the Proteges are. Here I'm trimming the excess that overlaps with the door. Since these are generic, they're not exactly made to fit the Protege, so we've got to do a little bit of trimming on the flares themselves too. Another day, another Fender install. Take a good look, because this is the last time you'll see it look in stock. started rolling. Tried to roll the fender down that way and it just is disintegrating. Is that my first time? Maybe. So this whole bodywork debacle is running a bit long, so we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. However, you'll see that the tire thing that I mentioned earlier, yeah, well, here it is. So one of those tires was a lot older than the other, and it was about 16 years old, which I didn't notice when they were mounting it, and it blew out on the highway and led to this. So that's just going to increase the work for us, but no need to worry because we've got to get in there anyways and get rid of that rust and seal up those fenders. So we'll be doing that in the future as well. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode. Hope you've been enjoying this series, and leave us a comment or like and subscribe below if you've been enjoying this. Thanks so much, and we'll see you in the next one.